When you sit in water, your skin starts absorbing it almost immediately. But what's actually happening beneath the surface is far more complicated than it looks. Your outer skin layer is called the stratum corneum, and it acts as your body's first line of defense against the outside world. It's made up of dead, flattened cells packed tightly together and coated in natural oils that help keep water out. But when you stay submerged, those oils start to break down, and the dead cells begin soaking up water like a sponge. They swell and expand, but the living skin underneath doesn't stretch at the same rate. This mismatch in expansion is exactly why your skin wrinkles. The outer layer has nowhere to go, so it buckles and folds inward, creating those familiar ridges on your fingers and palms. For a long time, scientists thought this was just passive water absorption, but they were wrong. Your nervous system actually controls the wrinkling process on purpose. Blood vessels beneath the skin constrict, pulling the tissue downward and creating the wrinkled surface from below. This is an active biological response, not an accident. Researchers believe this happens because wrinkled fingertips give you a better grip on wet surfaces. The ridges channel water away like tire treads on a wet road, letting your fingers make better contact with slippery objects. People with nerve damage in their hands don't wrinkle at all, which proves the process is controlled by the nervous system. Not just water pressure, but the longer you stay in water, the more serious the changes become after extended exposure. Your skin's natural barrier starts to fail. Oils and proteins that hold the outer cells together begin washing away. The skin becomes more permeable, and bacteria and irritants can enter more easily. The skin also loses its ability to regulate temperature as efficiently, and in cold water, this can accelerate heat loss from the body. In extreme cases, prolonged water exposure causes a condition called skin maceration, where the outer layer becomes so saturated it begins to break down entirely. The skin turns white soft and starts to detach from the layers beneath. This is what happens to the skin of swimmers or people exposed to floods for extended periods. The tissue becomes fragile, tears easily, and creates open entry points for infection. Once you get out of the water, your body starts reversing the damage almost immediately. The blood vessels dilate again, the skin begins releasing the absorbed water, and within minutes the wrinkling fades as the outer layer contracts back to its normal state. The natural oils slowly replenish, and the barrier starts rebuilding. But if the exposure was long enough, that recovery process can take hours or even days. Your skin is constantly working to protect you, even when you're trying to relax in a bath